pretty busy morning, guys. I actually had a quick call with a client. He had some questions about a new build. He's building a house somewhere else, and so that was like an unexpected call, but you always have to take those, and it was about an hour, so it pushed me back a little bit. Had a quick meeting with one of my friends, Slater, about a creative project we want to do, kind of integrated into what we're doing. And we're about to head to Green Hills for an early lunch. So busy day, got a lot to do, not a lot of time to waste. All right, let's get to work. Pretty busy day. So we are... Honestly, days like this when it's super busy, I don't really have time. Like my brain is like, I'm so focused on the next meeting. Like I'm trying to figure out how can I make it the most effective, conversation-wise. What's on my mind right now is how can we get 2 minutes off of the clock so that we can make it on time. Maybe 5 minutes off the clock. The meeting went great. Got a chance to catch up with John and Emily, who I work with, partners with in a management company. For the first half of the meeting, we really just talked about Franklin Road, talked about the new listing that we have coming, how to market it, what their thoughts were, who we think the buyer is, little traditional marketing because we do a lot of digital and social marketing, and then kind of talked about some of the listings that they had, and it was a good overall. Gave me a lot of good information to take to Brandon and you guys so we can really package it up and get this thing sold. So best meeting I've had all week. It's only Tuesday. Just got a new house under contract right here, signed and delivered. It's around 2.3, I believe. Brandon's working on this transaction, so I don't really know all the details, but we'll represent the buyer on this one. We actually rented out. This buyer moved here from New York. Used to work in the creative department for Apple, actually. So really cool guy. Moved here in the summertime, rented out a place, and now they're ready to buy. So just put one under contract. Hopefully we can get this guy that we meet today under contract. That'd be a nice little day before we hit the road tomorrow. So that's always fun. And right now we're also headed to Hermitage, which is a little neighborhood, little city outside of downtown Nashville to go show a couple homes. This is a new, a person that's relocating to Nashville, new client. So we'll only get to meet him for about an hour, which sucks, but we have to get back to Brentwood in time. So go shake hands, show a couple houses, and then get on the road again. All right, guys, we're here at the showing. We're gonna pop in here. Client is relocating and just chat a little bit.
It's too small. We want the ability to either have it fenced in or fence in, and this is just a perception. I think the HOA is probably really strict. But what are those big green covers in people's yards?
For a septic.
Yeah, it's like 3 foot diameter.
Yeah, and you'll see that when you kind of get out there.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
And over here, you got these sewers.
Right.
It's much smaller.
You got a little city. Yeah. Got a chance to meet him briefly. I'm sure you picked up on some of the audio. They're definitely going to be easy to work with. You can tell, when you meet a client for the first time, they're going to be good to work with, and they have good energy. They know what they want. Just got to feel it out. So, I'm excited. Let's go. All right, let's head over to the next one. No, they didn't like that house. The layout wasn't great for them and what they're looking for. Their son may move in too. He's 27, so they kind of want a little bit more space. They didn't like the backyard, and the kitchen was dated, so that one's out. I think that was around $534, which in their price point here, they have way more options. If I was here for a week with them, I will probably have them under contract this week on a house, 100%. But we gotta take vacations, So we are going to Breckenridge, Colorado. So we do a trip every single year. It first started off a trip with just the boys, right? Every year we're going to go to Breckenridge, Colorado. A lot of the boys moved away. So now we just do a friends trip every single year around the same time. So December 9th through 20th is kind of our time. And And we rent out a place, a little condo in Breckenridge, and we go hit the mountains for a week. It's a good time, good food, good energy. Good. I mean, Breckenridge is a cool small town. It's really cool. I'm a little nervous because this is the first year I'm on my own health insurance, and so you're like, you know, you just don't want to hurt yourself, you know. I mean, you never want to hurt yourself, but like this year I'm gonna be extra cautious. So this may be our last showing with these people right here, and then we have to hit the road and get to our new listing that we got coming soon. They really liked that house. That house was actually it felt more like a home, you know? The details were there, the craftsmanship, the woodwork. They liked it. I liked it. I definitely have a good idea of what they want. And now I'm gonna just be relentless and send them everything they need to see. We're gonna head to the gas station, fill up, take a little bathroom break, and then we're gonna head to our new listing, our new $6 million listing that's coming soon in Brentwood, Tennessee. We're at 2 miles. I think it's going to be $85. 92. There she is.
Ready to roll? You gonna sell this house?
We're going to sell this thing. How are you?
How are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Tell you some things that you need to know.
Okay.
You know, I know that a listing of this size is not your bailiwick, but what you do is not mine. And so I think it's a perfect match.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Put your collective energy on this. There's not another house in Brentwood that is rock solid as this one.
Yeah.
If we could find the perfect match.
All right.
It is solid stucco.
Okay.
And it's hand rubbed. Hi, girlie. Does yours, y'all open this one, I think. Robinette, I want
Robinette.
you to meet
Sam.
Sam, I don't normally dress like this.
No worries.
Nice to meet
No
you.
judge.
Caleb, and then,
Other Caleb.
oh, two
Another
Caleb.
To my labor, I'm making it jam. They gotta know who I am. Distracted by what they can get on demand. I gotta stick to the plan. Watch how I do it, I'll do it again. Just to show you I can. I gotta win just to keep it on brand. I understand I'm the one who they envy. Built it by hand like making a Bentley. Whenever I do it intently. I am not here to be friendly. I am not here for the money and fame. I'm here to make y'all remember the name. I know I'm the truth.
We just got our biggest listing ever, guys. 2 years ago, I stood out front. We were invited out. I have a photo of it, January 1st, 2022. And we were invited to come shoot a property tour here. And we had just started the channel a couple months in. We had just started to get a little views. We posted 60 videos straight for 60 days. And our channel only had about 40 views. On that 61st day, it all changed. 15,000, 20,000, 10,000. The views started compiling. We were able to take that information, send it out to agents and say, hey, look, we have one of the most followed real estate channels. And at the time, it was about 5,000 subscribers. And we'd love to come shoot a property tour. We got the opportunity to come shoot this one. Also had a chance for the owner, the seller, Tim, to meet us here before and show us around the property before shooting it. Long story short, he loved the video. He stayed in touch, and he reached out about 8 months ago and said, hey, we'd love to reconnect with you about a marketing plan for 506 Franklin. I was like, sure, let's grab coffee. Never heard from him. So I followed up. Didn't hear anything again. And I followed up. And he texted me back and he was like, oh yeah, let's grab coffee. And then we didn't set the date. And then I followed up again. Didn't hear anything. I followed up again. And finally, he said, hey, I want you, what do you think about taking on this listing with Melanie? We're co-listing together. I said, I would love to. And so we finally got the chance after following up 4 or 5 times. After 2 years, we got a chance to get our biggest listing of our careers, $6 million, which was originally listed at just under $8 million. So in my mind, we got an $8 million listing, and we're gonna sell it. And we're gonna sell it with marketing, and we're gonna sell it with the videos and the cinematic stuff that we do. It's kind of full circle. It's what we started off doing as agents, or not as agents, as when we first moved here. We were trying to sell these services to agents, property tours, you know, like this social media. And now people are inviting us to homes to shoot property tours, and now we finally got a chance to showcase how this stuff works and how it's gonna sell a home. At least get more eyes on it. So I'm excited. We just got the keys. What does that guy say? It's official.
It's official. I am now licensed.
We are now the real estate agents. And the team's all here. Brandon, Tyra, Caleb. By the way, Caleb needs to introduce himself to the vlog.
My name is Caleb Lovejoy here at the Coleman-Dancer team, and what I do is I do a lot of deals off market, things that you want to sell without necessarily having to go through the process of a typical sale. Yeah, what do I think with the house? I think there's a lot of potential. I think that the builder knew what they were doing throughout this process, but I will say some things are very eclectic. There's some things I would change, like having a playroom or certain like features, but you can only work with what you have. So I think there's definitely a lot of potential for the team and for us to get our largest deal to date once we get this thing sold. And honestly, that's why I'm excited, because deals like this get me excited because I potentially can bring the buyer for this.
All right, guys. Let's get out of here. So we just finished doing a little walkthrough of the house. This is our first time seeing the property actually since we shot it 2 years ago. But we just walked this place with the listing agent, Melanie. She was super thorough with it. I mean, we started outside, talked about the exterior, talked about the lot lines, talked about the codes and what you can build here on this lot, talked about the driveway, the entry, the exterior, and then we went inside and she went in more depth on it, right? Garages, finishes, fireplaces, you know, every single room, what we could do different, all the objections that she normally get. So I think that was really cool for us to kind of get behind the scenes of what's going on. She's been showing this house for 2 years, so nobody knows it better than Melanie. We recorded that too, so we'll go back and study it, kind of like film, to really understand it. But yeah, I'm excited to do it. This is going to be a big project for us. This is our biggest listing yet, and we really got to bring our A game here. Have a lot of ideas for showcasing this place, really bring it back to life, reignite the energy, get a lot of people to start looking. We got to reach people from different states, right? Athletes, people from California, New York, whoever, and just get as much press as possible in this house. So super thankful for her giving us this opportunity, the seller, the builder, Tim as well, for giving us the opportunity to shoot this, and we're excited. That's it for today. We have another meeting at 4, but it's also 3:50. I don't think we're going to make it, so we're going to just end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching, the support. This is like the 5th vlog or something like that, but the first one was just released soon, or a couple days ago, and we got good feedback from it. So excited to keep putting these things out, and thank you guys for the support and watching. And as always, leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all of that fun stuff so that we can keep this channel going. See you on the next one.